Okay, so your assignment that I want you to do today is to create your own sports bucket list. And what that's going to do, what you are going to do is show your list. It can be things that you want to go to or things that you want to participate in. My list, number 10, I want to view the New York City Marathon one day. I know we live near the Boston Marathon, but I would really like to go and see the New York City Marathon in the fall because I think it's a spectacular thing to go and see. Number 9, I would like to be at the Indiana High School State Basketball Finals. They fill up major arenas to watch the high school championships. And in Indiana, there is one state championship, not multiple three or four like we have here in Rhode Island. Number 8, I would like to watch a Red Sox game from inside the Green Monster. As many of you know, the Green Monster at Fenway Park. Inside of that, there are people who manually change the scoreboard. I'd just like to sit there and be able to watch a game from inside the wall. I think that would be really cool. Number 7, I'd like to go to a football game at Notre Dame Stadium. It's a traditional old stadium that they've done renovations to, but it's one of those iconic stadiums that you would really, really like to see a game from. Number 6, I'd like to attend the Kentucky Derby. I'm not really into horse racing, but I think of all the events, the Kentucky Derby is one of those really cool, once in a lifetime things. Number 5, I would like to attend the Army Navy football game. Uh, if you don't know and you're not a college football fan, the Army Navy football game takes place the second Saturday in December every year. And the interesting thing is, there's no other college football games going on that day. That is the big highlight of the day, and it's a huge event, not just the game itself, but all of the things that surround the game. Number 4, I'd like to go to the opening ceremonies of a Summer Olympics. I don't care which Olympics it is or where it is, I'd just like to be at the opening ceremonies for the Summer Olympics. Number 3, I'd like to go to the Texas high school football finals. As you can see here, they hold them in the Dallas Cowboys home stadium. And that's a pretty good amount of people there for a high school football game. High school football is king in the state of Texas. And again, I'd like to go and see that. Number 2, I'm a big college basketball fan, and I would love to be at the Final Four Saturday. Not necessarily the championship game on Monday, but on Saturday when you have the four teams that make the finals and their fans and the bands and everything else that goes on. I'd really like to be there for that. And number 1, I'd like to be at the Masters Golf Tournament on a Sunday for the championship round. I'd love it if it were in a close battle down to the final hole or two. But even if it was a blowout, I'd love to be at the Masters on a Sunday. And that's it. That's my top 10 sporting event bucket lists